Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'll be working on my car here. I'm just going to do a service on my car today. Just going to put an engine flush through it and then chuck some nice fresh oil in it. And also got a little problem with my guards. When I made my car a wide body on my left rear guard, it had a little crack in the actual guard itself, so I welded it up, and that's before I fiberglassed it. So I welded up the guard, fiberglassed it, and then I sent it to the panel beaters. They put some bog over it and painted it. But recently, just because I think the weld's broken and it's actually got a bit of stress through the guard, and it's actually cracked the paint, and bog is starting to pop out, as you can see here, like it's all popping out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the service first, and then I'm going to probably pull off the rear bumper so I don't damage the paint, and then I'm going to basically cut out and pull off all that bog, pull all this out, grind it back down, see what's going on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the weld that was in here is broken. So yeah, we'll try and make it stronger, and also might have to put some bracing in behind it, like weld a brace or something on there to try and make that stronger. And then instead of using bog again this time, when it goes back to the panel beater, we will get the panel beater will use some new tech which contains like metal strands, so it will be a lot stronger and a lot sturdier than bog. So I've just got my car running, just warming it up before I put the engine flush in. So I bought like a STP engine flush from Repco. So you basically just chuck this STP engine flush in with your oil, with your old oil, start it up and let it run for about 15-20 minutes at a fast idle, and then chuck it up on the hoist while it's still hot and drain out all the oil, so get rid of all like the sludge and all the deposits and all that are in your engine. So I do that, and then I've also brought one Penrite HPR 5, just brought that today. The other one's half full, because these are both 5 litres. Well, it's only got about 3 in it, but that's a 5 litre pack, but my car takes 5.75 litres. So I could have even bought a 6 litre, but they actually ran out, so I just bought another 5 litre. I'll use up all the old oil first, and that I used for my last service, and then I'll chuck some new stuff in it out of this one, and then I've also got like a Ryco oil filter here. So I'm just going to pour this into with my engine oil. It's quite watery, as you can see, so we just pour all that in. Chuck your oil cap back on, and then yeah, I would start it up, let it run for 15-20 minutes at fast idle, and then I would drain it out. So just going to start it up, and yeah, just let it run fast idle 15-20 minutes. So set timer, and then we're good to go. Yeah, so just got it idling at just under 2,500 RPM. Just keep it idling at a constant RPM for the next 15-20 minutes. And yeah, minutes is up, so yeah, I'll let it idle at its normal idle now, and I will just keep it running while I put it inside, and then check it up on the hoist, and then I'll be draining it out while it's still hot, and let it drain out for quite some time, make sure I get it all out, and then put some fresh oil in it, place the oil filter, do the rest of the service, check the fluids, top them up if needed, and then get onto this guard and start pulling this guard to pieces and having a look to see what I can do to make that stronger to stop it happening in the future. So my car's up here on the hoist, just draining out the oil now. As you can see, it is quite black. So that's just draining out. I'll just remove the oil filter from up here, and let that drain, and then you chuck some fresh oil in this and then finish off with service. So my service on my car is all done. Just put the oil in and I just started it up and checked the level, it's all okay. I did notice when my car was up on the hoist, my front tyres are wearing on the inner edge, so I just need to buy 2 front tyres. They've actually lasted quite a while. I've done 2 track days in them, I've had them on for a couple of years, so they've actually done pretty good. So yeah, I'll organise to get 2 new tyres, and I also noticed I had a bit of a coolant leak, and that was just leaking from my reservoir. It has like a little crack down here. I just pulled it out and had a quick look, so I have to order one of those and fit that some other time. But now I'm just gonna lift my car back up and just gonna pull off the rear bumper, pull off the rear wheels, pull off the rear bumper. Then I'll start grinding this area out where the bogs are popping out, and have a look and see what's going on and make it stronger and go from there. So I just took the bumper off my car, sitting down here on the ground. Had to take the tail lights out and take the wheels off to get it out, get it off. But this is what the guard looks like now. Had to take this big chunk here off. It'll sort of just sit there like that. It's had moisture in this area here, and it wasn't stuck properly, and it sort of had like a little bit of gap under there. So we tried pulling it off, and I thought it was the bog that there was lifting to start off with, but turns out it's all the fiberglass. So the whole fiberglass has come off, and as you can see here, it's quite thick with the fiberglass, and it's not really stuck. So we're just not sure if we're going to take out the rest of this fiberglass and then do it again properly, or what we're going to do. We're going to put some like welds in here because this is quite weak through here. It has quite a bit of flex. So we're going to weld all that up, make that stronger. The weld will be here tomorrow, so weld that up and then go from there. So it's the next day. I left my car here at Dad's workshop last night, took one of his cruiser cars home. As you can see now, we have welded up the guards, put some welds through there and all down through here, so now it's a lot sturdier. We also removed the rest of the fiberglass down this side here, so there's no fiberglass in it whatsoever. That way there, it's not going to have a risk of happening again with the fiberglass not sticking. So we also weld it on the inside edge, welded up the double skins, put a couple of spot welds, the inside skin and the outside skin, just to make it a bit stronger. So yeah, so I'll take it to the panel beater tomorrow morning and get him to fill it up with new tech, and then we'll get it off to the paint shop and get it repainted the same colour as the car, and it should be good to go. I've also left the rear bumper off so that it doesn't get damaged when they're sanding and new teching the guard. It's just sitting out the back over there. I've just chucked the tail lights in so I can drive it down to the panel beaters in the morning. Just gonna basically just lower the car, take it off the hoist, let it stay here overnight, take the car home again, take Dad's loan car again home tonight. Just because we don't want any moisture getting to this area here, because otherwise it will start going rusty again and won't stick. So yeah, we'll just leave it here overnight and I'll drive it down first thing in the morning. Hey guys, so it's the next weekend after I pulled that fiberglass out of my car and got it all ready to go to the panel beaters. So during this week I took it to the panel beaters on Wednesday and they finished it with it on Thursday. So the panel beater chucked like a bit of a primer on and then put some new tech in there. Built it all up and then chucked some bog over top because Nutec's not a finishing product, so they chucked some bog to make it all smooth and all that, and then it went to the paint shop. So it went to the paint shop on Thursday afternoon and they painted it Friday morning. I got my car back Friday afternoon. So yeah, here we have my car. So it's currently Saturday. Got the car back from the paint shop. As you can see here, my guard is all done. As you can see, like, it was all rough before and it all had all the welds on it. So they've finished it all, real nice finish, matches all the paint colour and all that. So all I need to do now is just like basically reassemble my car. So as you can see, I've got no rear bumper. My rear bumper's down here on the ground. So I've got to basically take the tail lights out, take this out, as is mounting brackets under here where I've got to mount my bumper on. Take the rear wheels off because I've got to get up in here to bolt the bumper on as well. Obviously the number plate off because that's going to go on first. Yeah, so I'll do that. and yeah, it should be good to go. I just love looking at the back of my car. Just look how staunch that looks with those rear wheels poking out, all that camber. It just looks so good. So I have my car sitting here on the hoist. So yeah, I'm just going to lift it up, pull the rear wheels off and start putting this bumper back on. That should be high enough for now. Just gotta whip the wheels off and yeah, put the bumper back on. So my rear bumper's all back on, lights back in, number plate light, number plate's back on. Really needs a good clean, but yeah, just can't be bothered doing it at the moment. I'll do it at some other time. Like there's like bog dust and all that all over the tyre, and the back tailgate's all dirty. But yeah, so it's all back together. Couldn't be happier with how it came out. It's all done. Yeah, so it's all done. Glad it didn't take too long to get sorted. Like, we started pulling it apart last week and it's all back together in a week, all fixed. Whereas last time it took me ages and ages and ages to fiberglass it, and then procrastinated a bit, and then get it all sorted. It took me probably about a year from the time I put the wheels on to the time I got my guard sorted. So I'm happy that my car's all together, all back together, all looking good again within a week. So yeah, just need to take it, back it out, clean up a couple of tools that I made down here, bit of a mess, and then go home and video edit this video for you guys. Yeah, so I just got to write up a service sticker for the service that I did last weekend, put that on the window, and then I've got to price up for 2 new tyres, which I haven't done yet, and that coolant reservoir, which is leaking, slowly dripping, so that can last a little bit longer. But yeah, I need to price that up and fit that, so that will be coming up in an upcoming video. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.